from around here, are you? Where are you boys trying to head to? Now you boys best keep riding, you hear? This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Hello, and this is Jesse, and Jesse's getting his hair shampooed. It's always nice to start out with clean hair. Little scrub brush. And now, welcome to another Cliff's Barber Corral video, and hope you enjoy. With Jesse's hair is another beautiful basic haircut. He likes a side part. But sometimes in changing a hairstyle, turning a custom around into the mirror, you check for a colic, such as having the colic on the right side or left side. Kind of helps determine which way the direction of the hair is going to go. So he pretty much has it figured out pretty well. But sometimes in changing hairstyling, looking in the mirror, sometimes going straight back is not a bad look for some people. And I think that looks really nice. Straight back. For this man, it looks grown up, has good direction, shows more face than had he parted it. It just looks nice. So we're gonna change his hairstyle a little bit today, but if he doesn't like it, he always has the option of going back the way he did, because I won't leave the hair long enough to do as such. Kind of remembering what Johnny Cash said in an interview, do it your way, because your way will be the best, because it's your way to do that. As to Wyatt Earp, in a book, he said, in winning a gunfight is taking your time in a hurry. And Cliff of Cliff's Barber Corral, he says, endurance and rhythm. Endurance is the ability to stand at attention with hands up, and of course rhythm is picking up your tools without hesitation. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting this hair for you. And there was an email that I had gotten from a barber in Scotland that he wanted to incorporate my technique of styling and cutting hair. He asked me if I would send him a video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Brandon, the video guy, if he can watch my technique in a more slow motion view, so you can see my technique of cutting. And rather than cutting, laying in lines and steps, we're doing one motion where everything is just lays down like it's supposed to be. Remember, you have to use scissors at the end to make the haircut even. I've taught several people how to cut Cliffsbarbercorral technique. And I was asked if I would do like a hands-on class to teach people how to do this technique of mine, which I said I would. So I would suggest that in the email, if you're interested to find how to do my technique in a more personable manner, you could do as such by going to email to cliffsbarbercorral@gmail.com. And even when I finish the haircut, and you see the way I cut the hair, remember what Johnny Cash said in the interview? Do it your way, because your way may be the best. But sometimes to incorporate other person's technique may not be suited for you. So what I'm here to do is to show you the way I cut hair, and if it could benefit you, then that's a wonderful thing. I've seen where there could be 10 barbers in one barber shop. One barber may be an outstanding hair cutter, while the 10th guy on the chair may not be quite as well. But you're going to find people who will like that 10th guy in the barber chair because the customer identifies with this particular barber, or he just likes the haircut that he gets. Because in this business, you start out as strangers, and after a while you really build up a beautiful rapport and friendship with customers. And the customer, in some cases, will probably see you more times than his relatives. And making customers feel good, and a guy comes to relax, gets a nice haircut. It's a beautiful, eventful experience. So what I'm doing, I'm pushing, all the time pushing. Pushing, combing, and letting the hair lay in. So what I'm doing, I'm developing a style, but I'll also have to use my scissors. Some years back, I'm cutting hair, and just kind of like an old-fashioned way of doing things. You just pick up your tools, look at the customer, and give him a haircut. But then came numbers. Wow, I says numbers. Yeah, the guy would say, I want a 5 on top, a 3 on the side. Well, my mind tells me 10 being the longest and 1 being the shortest. I start figuring out, oh, okay, I'll give him a 5, give him a 3. So what I did, I went out and I bought clip-ons, which is numbers. Like for instance, this is a number 4. Okay, so you put the number 4 in a clip, and the customer says, oh, I want a number 4. Well, okay, I know what to do now. But I didn't know, so you have to reinvent yourself continually in this business of barbering. So in this case, if I wanted to use a number 7, the numbers are located. So if I wanted to use a number 7 on the back of his head, I could do that. Thank you. Hang it up. But then after I, of course, use the number 7, then I'm going to have to, of course, blend the 7 into the numbers or whatever you had cut on top of that. Because the numbers are designed so proficient that if you start with a number 8 and go to a 76543 2, every number blends in to the next tapered part of the hair. So it's really designed so beautifully. And now it's time to give a haircut. See how uneven that cut is from the clipper? Because the clipper will mold the hair and shape it, but it will not even it. I love my job, and I'm so grateful to make these videos to share my experiences of cutting hair, because I've been cutting hair quite a while. Hold the hair down. This way it gets nice and even. Because hair shrinks. Hair has elasticity. So, had you take a string of hair and pulled it out, you should be able to pull it as such. That's a nice healthy hair when it does that. But when you put all these chemicals, sodium hydroxides, peroxides, well, the hair gets brittle, okay? And it loses its stretching elasticity ability. And over processing, hair can break and snap. It's looking pretty nice. So I should maybe go on to the beard and then get back to the hair, okay? So you could ask the guy what kind of beard trimming he likes, you know, but I kind of see where you really want to go with the beard is where you have the strongest line. Some people like to have the beard high and grow this in, but in this case I find that he has a real natural line right here. So I will bring it down to here. And as far as the lip goes, okay, I just bring this nice and clean. And to clean this up real nice, sometime you can tell the customer to take his tongue and push this, and you can clean this right here. Or if you have a situation, you can blow up his cheek like he's blowing a trumpet, and it might be easier for you to do that. So we find the line here, and we push up. Now, under the beard, I call this the undercarriage, and I picked up that from the army. When I used to go in the pit and look up at the trucks, I would call that the undercarriage. So I incorporated now under the beard as the undercarriage. So with the undercarriage, you make a line. The line is really important because when you're doing a line, some lines need to be higher and some longer. If you have a longer line, sometimes it makes it look more like a double chin. Had it be shorter, it won't be as double chin looking. So this is his beard here, and this is extra long. You don't need this right here. This will go right there. So that. Now, by bringing that line up, you can see just quickly that he has more of a neck. Because when this was lower, he kind of lost it. Because this comes in the length. This is what gives you your beard to the front. Doing this mustache, I like to use the Andes. And instead of taking my comb and putting this way sometimes, I just take it, open up all the way. And when I place my clipper on the mustache, you just pull it down. But you want to be able to get the right angles, because otherwise you will take the mustache out. So at the right angle, you just pull down. Because if you change the angle or the pitch, you'll change the mustache completely. And that just comes from practicing, and you'll get that. If not, I'll have him smiling the rest of the day, and I don't think you want to do that. I have a thought of an idea. I don't know how many subscribers I have, but when I get to the 5,000 subscriber, I'm gonna send that particular person one of my large scissors that I get from Malaya with a signature on the scissors. And I hope it could be you. Noxzema, because Noxzema conditions, cleanses, it softens the beard, and it makes for a really nice shape. So I really not only put the Noxzema on the beard but it's also good for the face, for the complexion. So it's like giving a little bit of a facial at the same time you're giving a shave. Instantly, a towel. Send up a smoke signal here. Because people don't use razors like this. They use the injectors. This is the real deal. Okay, now. Then after the shave, what I did, I incorporate a nice clay pack or possibly a mint julep pack, and the customer finds it very relaxing, and it makes for a more eventful experience to where the customer is relaxing and he walks out feeling a little more completed, and the face is just really stimulated beautifully. Now after that, I put on a face cream which puts back the oils that you've taken off with the razor, and it's very soothing. And I give a rest facial afterward. And it relaxes, and it also gives the skin a chance to absorb the creams. After shave, I use lime. I used bay rum for a long time, and sometimes I trade off different. And then I use powder for irritation. Now let me explain you how to do this hair into a pompadour. On this brush is 9 rows, which indicates 9 combs. So rather than use 1 comb, I'm now using 9 combs. And I want to bring the height up. What I do, I take the dryer with my 9 combs and I comb back and pull forward. If you don't have a 9-row brush, you can still use a single comb. All you really do is place the comb at the base and take a 365-degree turn, and then bring up the hair to where you want to put the bend. If you want it higher, you go higher. If you want it low, then you stay low. So we'll just put it right in here and make your bend right there. Now this is a dry style, and you could put some hairsprays on it. Looks very, very nice. Now if you want, we then can change it and put some pomades on it. But I'm going to leave that to the customer if he likes to leave it like this or change it. Meanwhile, let's go back to the beard real quickly, okay? What I found is a great combination I use in Salvocito products. This right here is a serum, and it doesn't take much. Just takes a couple of drops, like so. That's all it takes. And just rub it into the palms of your hands, and take the serum and put it on the beard. And what this does, this softens the beard and makes the beard just feel like real hair. It just takes all the dryness right out. And then if I want to put a little bit of holding ability, then I go back to that Salvocito hair cream. You just take a little bit, just a little bit. Put the palms of your hands and go over the beard. This gives you a little bit holding ability. You just have to use different products to find out which works best for your combination for your beard. Some people like balm, some people like oils, some people like wax. Take your comb, just comb it through.
That's awesome, Cliff. Perfect. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
Yes, sir. I'll be back.
Goodbye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks again for watching Cliff's Barber Corral video.